It's your boy right here. Another beautiful day here in Southern California. Nice and sunny. Hot day today. You know what I mean? I know it's a long weekend, because what is it, Memorial Day? So I hope everybody's, out there having a good day. A nice Sunday. Last day for a fun day. Well, not this week, right? Still got tomorrow for those who don't work, unlike us that are always living away. Decided to hop on and see what everybody was getting themselves into. Was the talk of the town? Was the word on the curve? You heard me. Yeah, right here in Southern California, it's beautiful, clear skies today. Perfect day to be at the parque or hitting the boulevard or whatever people like to do for fun. Gang bang, nah. Nah, don't do that. Stay in school. But you already know, it's that nice weather. I don't know what happened to those gloomy skies we've been having like this week, right? Where it looked like it was gonna rain, but like I said, it's bipolar weather, bro. You just don't know what you're gonna get as of lately. You know, cause shit, it was like cloudy as fuck, on Friday and Saturday, semi Saturday. But then today, clear skies, bro. It's actually pretty warm. Like right here it says that it's 85 right now. So that's hot for us, bro. I know everywhere else is like, bro, that ain't hot. But for us, it's hot. What's good, Angel? What's cracking like it, my boy? What you getting yourself into, carnal? What's cracking, Mr. Pasa? What you getting yourself into, Ishi? You already know we're chilling, my boy. Nice sunny day today, bro. Perfect day for a fucking carne asada or whatever people want to get into at work. How's your day? Likewise, bro. We the same, but it's good. It's good. You know what I mean? We breathing, so we can't complain. Orale, that's right. How's the weather over there right now? Feed me or what? Because I know you guys have more of the rainy weather, you know? Because I have a homie that stays up there, bro, and I swear every time I'm talking to him, I swear it's like it's snowing over there always. Like, damn, bro, like you snowed in again? Here you're in the line for the new Criminal Gazabo. Simon Carnal, you already know. Shit. I bought it before he even announced. We could bump it today. It's Sunday. Oh wait, or is that Catholics? Or is it Catholic or Christian? Pre-order. Ya sabes, hijo. I got that shit on the. I got it delivered through Amazon Prime. Ah, que para que miren. It has some of the greatest rolas, like put the guns down and pick up the book. Um, you know, there's no war like the Holy War. No, I'm just playing. Puro pedo. Before people start getting the pennies in a bunch. I'm just playing. Is there any educational channels you recommend? Bias, and you can send me a link. Yeah, bro. There's a lot of them, bro. Shit, if you want the links, I'll send them to you. You know what I mean? Academy of Education is one of my favorite ones. But don't trip. I'll send you a group of them. Right? Other ones that I feel are the unbiased ones that I'm subscribed to. You know what I mean? But that's one of my favorite ones, though. Like specifically, like what are you looking into though? Like there's like psychology, philosophy, history, depending like what you're looking to like learn about though, or science. You know what I mean? um Criminology. Not today is sunny. That's right, my boy. Oh, he's Catholic. Orale, okay. Oh yeah, so today is a good day for them, right? Well, Sunday, no? Hello, sir. I am having a problem with my boyfriend. He is Dominican man to my tiny bottom and milk and Fruit Loops and use me as a cereal bowl. Weren't you creative? No mames. Where do people come up with this stuff? Well, the best advice I could give you is to tell him to bring a spoon. Nah. No mames. You're right about education is key. They're very different. Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially with so much crap that's on the internet, bro. It's not even funny. What's cracking like in Derek? What you getting yourself into, my boy? What's good, Chicano Malo? Chicago Heritage History. A good one. Oh, well, look, there you go. You know, I'm pretty sure people on here también, they have some good, channels to recommend. Anything you did, like history. All right, for sure. Oh, about our culture? You know what? Oh, I know a good one for Raza culture that you'll dig, But that one's kind of biased though. I'm not gonna lie, because sometimes they say some stuff that's kind of like, it's like I get it, to be proud of our cultura, but you have to be real. And sometimes people, I get it, they have pride in where they're from and our culture and everything like that. But sometimes we gotta call, facts when it's facts, bro. And sometimes, they tend to be more harsh on other groups and more lenient when it's like let's say it's a similar incident with other ethnicities and with our raza, and they kind of like they make more excuses for the raza when it's like no, it's the same shit that these motherfuckers were doing, bro. Don't do that just because it's raza, homie. You gotta keep that shit 100, bro. See, I could separate the two, and it's not that I hate on my raza, and I know people, see it that way, but it's like, bro, I gotta call shit when it's shit, bro. You know what I mean? I gotta speak facts when it's facts. That doesn't mean I don't have pride in my raza and stuff like that. It just means that, bro, come on, we gotta be real right here. Homie, and the razas right here was in the wrong, my boy. It is what it is, But, some people kind of have a hard time, holding their own ethnicity, for their errors. I'm running out of milk. Buy a cow. Can I be the spoon? That was it. Can I be the spoon? No, mames. That was it, Captain Crunch. Oh, mames. You guys are too funny. Obviously, I know you guys are trolling, but that shit's funny as fuck. I'm gay, Chinese, and Indian. Interesting that you involved gay with Chinese and Indian. like if that's part of the ethnicity. That was gay Chinese. I'm at the bar watching the NBA playoffs, Timberwolves versus Mavericks. Yeah, you know what? I actually want to see the Timberwolves win. Like, I actually don't really give a fuck who, makes it at the end, right? Because I don't have no horse in the race, right? But I actually prefer seeing the Timberwolves, I mean, I already seen the Mavs win a championship, right? So, the Timberwolves, I think that they have a good young team. I think that they deserve it, you know what I mean? Cause I don't want Boston to win another one, bro. That's off the top. You already know we Laker fans right here, bro. So Boston winning another championship would be like the worst thing possible. You know what I mean? So we're rooting for the Pacers, even though we know damn well as hell that the Pacers were not gonna win. You know what I mean? It's just that the Celtics are just too deep, bro. They got Porzingis. Come on now. But so we definitely don't want them to win, right? And we already knew the Pacers were not gonna win, so. That kind of leaves just the Mavs and Timberwolves, right? And, Mavs already won one. So, Timberwolves, Edwards is cool. I think it's ridiculous that people compare him to Michael Jordan. I think that's like don't do that to that kid, bro. You know what I mean? Like, to hold such a high bar like that, to try to, compare him to, like, nah, he's his own person, Because he's not, he's not as good as Jordan. There's a lot of similarities in their game, but he's still young, bro. You're gonna scare the kid by doing that. Because then people pay attention to what everybody says, right? And then that kind of starts to, fuck with their mental. What do you think about um, behind a women repeating your name when, do they all do that? My girl don't do that. I don't know. I don't think I have heard that before though, but maybe it does happen. I just probably didn't pay attention to it. My favorite topic is anything with human behavior. All right, yeah, then I definitely got some good stuff for you. That you'll dig. What's good, Shadow? Our hatred, meaning a proud American, Memorial Day, everything. Like, are they proud of American or Memorial Day? Patriots meaning a proud American or Memorial Day. Patriot is somebody that has pride in their, where they're from or their country. Well, I know that they involve war in it, right? But that's not necessarily the case. But people tend to spin the narratives one way or another, right? Why you may say that is this, they're gonna say that it's not, that it has to do with this, and it's kind of like the same argument when you talk about like Chicano, and then people are saying, no, you gotta be this, you gotta be that. You get what I mean? It's like people want to spin their own web to it. What would you do if your son joined the barrio? If my son wanted to join a barrio, what would I do? Well, there's nothing I would be able to do. Because if he has already gotten to the point where he wants to join the neighborhood, then that doesn't mean then that means that I've been doing things wrong for a long, long, long time. Because when people want to join neighborhoods, like let's say these individuals want to become gang members, this is not something that happens overnight, right? Like this is not something like the kid doesn't wake up one day and then the next day he's like, yep, I'm gonna go get jumped into a gang. It's a process. It's a process that happens, for a long time. You know what I mean? He slowly starts to, drift that way, right? So if he has already drifted that way without me noticing, without me paying attention to it, then I have been doing shit wrong for a long time. You get what I mean? Then I have not been paying attention to my kid and I've been fucking up this whole entire time. That's why by the time you want to stop them from joining the gang, it's very difficult because this is not something that happened overnight, a decision overnight. You know what I mean? These are emotions, thoughts that have been brewing for a long time already. You know what I mean? And now people want to put a lid on it when it's over, when everything's overspilling already. Ya pa qué? You know what I mean? You want to put out the fire when the whole house is already engulfed in flames. You should have put out the fire when you seen the first ember. Now trying to put it out when it's all engulfed in flames? Good luck, my boy. Not saying you can't do it. You'll probably be able to do it, but it ain't going to be the same no more. Even if you do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, how do you not notice that your kid was slowly becoming that way? Like, what were you doing this whole entire time that you didn't notice the change in your kid? Because you notice a change in the kid. It goes from being this way to now slowly becoming that way. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And normally the process of them becoming gang members is going to be in their early teens, because that's when everybody becomes a gang member, when they're 12, 13, 14, 15. This is the age when they join these gangs. You know what I mean? That's the age when they're running around and causing all kinds of havoc and destruction. So If he would already want to join the neighborhood, then I've been doing shit wrong for a long time already. Because if I really didn't want my kid to become a gang member, then I would have noticed and put a hold to it since a while back ago. You know, instead of the day where he's actually wants to go and get in. You know, the whole point is not to give your child, the opportunity to, want to be a gang member, right? Or find that interesting. I told my kids, that I was from my neighborhood. They know my homies, obviously, because, my homies come over. But I explained to them, why I became the way I became and why these individuals behave the way they behave, so they have an understanding, right? And I guess that understanding, because look, my family members from my neighborhood, my mom, my dad, my uncles, everyone's from my neighborhood, from my gang. They didn't want me to be from the neighborhood, obviously, right? So everything was a secret growing up, right? Everything was hidden and, secrecy and shit like that. And that didn't stop me from, and they threatened to beat me up if I ever were to or whatever once, I find out and shit like that, right? And, I did get an ass whooping, right? But no matter what they were doing, talking shit, ass whoopings and threatening, I still became from the neighborhood regardless. All those ass whoopings in the world was never going to stop me. You get what I'm saying? I remember my older uncle was telling, I'm going to tell all the homies, what? Tell them I don't give a fuck. I'll go in, I'll fight, I'll get jumped in. Watch. And you can beat me up as much as you want and take me to the hood. I don't give a fuck. I'll keep going back and I'll get in again. He was like, you're a fucking idiot. You want to fuck up your life? All right, fuck it. But once you already made up your mind, bro, nothing's going to stop you, bro. Nothing's going to stop you. You know what I mean? I had a lot of anger, bro. I didn't give a fuck, bro. I didn't give a fuck. At that point, I was already to the point I didn't give a fuck about nothing, bro. You get what I'm saying? And that's cold-hearted truth, bro. Why do you think homies don't tell other homies, like, like when shit's cracking, like, don't try to give them, because they know how they feel. We know how they feel, bro. We know what's going on, bro. So since we understand the rage and the anger, like, who are we to tell them anything, right? Like, we understand, we get it. That's why that good advice is never given. And it doesn't help that we're all roughly the same age, right? You know what I mean? When all the people around you are going through the same thing you're going through, right? And we're all in the same mindset, another teenager's not going to be able to give another teenager, in that mindset, good advice, bro. Because they're not adults. They're still thinking like kids. That's why kids will agree with kids. Adults agree with adults. We just have two different ways of seeing things. Because they're not adults, even though people want to treat them like adults, they're still kids. Regardless. If they're out there banging and holding guns, they're still kids. They think that they're adults. They think that they know what they're doing. They think they know what they want. But in true reality, they don't. They're just like every other fucking teenager out there that thinks they know everything, but they don't. But I get it. Society wants to treat them like adults because of the actions that they're doing. But if you had other kids that were not gang members doing illegal activities, right, or bad behaviors, they will tell them to give them a pass. Like, come on, man, they're just kids. They didn't know what they were doing. Like, just let them off with a warning. You know what I mean? When they're the same age as these motherfuckers that are gangbanging, but people want to grab those motherfuckers and throw away the key. Why? They're the same age as the other kids that you're saying to give a pass to. No, but these motherfuckers are gang members different. They know what they're doing. Why? They're the same age. Because, bro, as soon as you join a gang, you automatically are an adult. And you know what you're doing. They don't understand how their actions affect, the world. No kid does. Because all they're thinking about is just themselves. That's just the mindset of a child. They don't understand their actions, how it affects other people. They don't look at everything else because they still think like kids, bro. Because they are kids. But people want to close the door and throw away the key forever. Imagine if somebody held you for the decisions you made as a kid for the rest of your life. The whole world will be fucked. Right? Because we all made stupid choices when we were young. there's only one race, the race of the children, the human race. But I'm at, yo, I would love to see. Yo, you think the Chiefs are gonna win a 3P? Potentially. There's a lot of good teams now. A lot of good teams, are coming up. The Ravens, I don't know. I wouldn't count the Ravens out either, though. You know what I mean? But Mahomes is good, though. It's kind of like he's like the modern day version of like you wouldn't bet against Tom Brady, right? Because that bastard is good. You know what I mean? Like under pressure, he's quick to think, bro. What are your thoughts on people who cyberbully? See, when somebody's doing that, people have to understand that they're going through some shit, right? Because somebody just doesn't behave like that for absolutely no reason. The reason they're behaving like that is for a reason. The reason they say the things that they say and do the things that they do is for a reason. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying, that justifies their actions, right? But it just goes and shows you that they're going through some shit, bro. You know what I mean? That's why they're, behaving the way they're behaving. Because somebody just doesn't behave like that for absolutely no reason or because they think it's funny. That's the defense mechanism. That's the thing that they say in order to divert, the real question of, what's really going on with you? Because people just don't do behave like that for absolutely no reason, bro. They could say it, but it's not true. You know what I mean? There's always a root to every negative behavior and every negative comment. And that's just the facts of things. You know what I mean? And the more you try to dig into that, the angrier they'll get. Because they know once you start, getting close to the truth, they start to panic. And that's the only way that they know how to express, themselves. By throwing a rage. But that's why they do what they do. See, because people, choose to home in on things that they see humiliating. Like if somebody were to make fun of them about this or that, they would be humiliated, right? Because that's how they see it. But they fail to realize that not everybody thinks the same, or not everyone sees, the world the same, right? So even though you might be embarrassed about this and that, it doesn't mean that we're all going to be embarrassed of the same thing. That's why people could come on here and make fun of me because of this and that, and never get mad. See, they think it's going to work because they would be mad if somebody were to say that about them. But see, me and them, we're two different types of people. I'm not a little kid no more. I'm not 9 years old. I'm not 10 years old where I'm going to be worried about somebody calling me gay. Like, that's something a child worries about. You know what I mean? Like, oh, a gay joke. How original. You know what I mean? Like, okay. Like, if you know it's not true, so why would it affect you? Why would he be mad about it, right? It's like, how old are you, my guy, that you're using gay jokes? Like, grow up already. Like, we're not little kids no more, bro, that we're going to be worried about, hey, he called me gay, man. Like, grow the fuck up already. You know what I mean? Like why are you getting mad at because of that? Damn, because I ain't gay. All right, then. Entonces, why are you getting mad if you're not gay, then? It's as simple as that. Like, my guy, grow the fuck up already, bro. Like, be worried about what people are saying. You get what I mean? So, when somebody's, behaving in that way, I'm just like, man, I can only imagine what they're going through that makes them behave like that. Like, they already have enough problems as it is. People like bullying because it makes them feel better about their overall situation. If I can't be happy, then, other people shouldn't be happy either. And if I have to live miserable, then I want to make everybody feel the same way as I feel. You know what I mean? Because then that makes me feel like now it's fair. Like, instead of this shit is unfair, how come I have to be dealing with this? How come I have to be feeling like this? Not fuck that. So they try to bring everybody to their level. That way, at least they feel, at least it's fair like that. At least they're not the only ones experiencing that. It's the same reason why gang members behave in the way they behave, or why they go out there and cause chaos. Because if I have to, be coming up in this fucked up situation and, going through the shit that I'm going through, then, and nobody gives a fuck about me and what I'm going through, then why should I give a fuck about anybody and what they're going through? You know what I mean? Or why should I care if I'm fucking it up for them? Good. Now you know how I feel on a day-to-day. So suck it up just like I gotta suck it up. You know what I mean? That's why they don't care about them harming other people and shit like that. Okay, now you understand where I'm coming from. And like, I don't bitch about it. Stop bitching about it. This is the way life is. Because that's how we seen it. You know? Tragedy was just normal, a norm. You know what I mean? And we had to deal with it. So you deal with it too. I know that's a fucked up way of seeing it and thinking, but that's just the way they see it and why they do what they're doing. You get what I mean? It's not because they want to be tough guys and shit like that. Bro, there's a lot of kids out there with a lot of rage, homie. Sad how many mothers have to cry in order to hear these kids rage. You know what I mean? If you get the metaphor behind that. Sad how many mothers have to cry in order to hear these kids' pain. Kids don't know how to express themselves, bro. They don't know how to talk about how they feel. So they lash out. And when you have a kid who doesn't have a person right there to provide the good lessons and good morals and stuff like that, then they grow up to be troubled adults who don't know how to fix their problems. You get what I'm saying? That's why they still behave immaturely. They never had no one to guide them good. So they don't know how to fix their problems. They're stuck in this fucking cycle. And they refuse to ask for help. Because you're an adult now. You should be able to fucking handle it and think about it yourself, right? They're, worried about, society judging them because the society is going to judge them and grill them and talk shit about them, right? So they just refuse to be like, fuck it then. Like they want to talk shit, all right? Then when I'm pistol whipping them and all that shit, let's see if they're still going to be talking. And you're like, damn, what the fuck? Like, bro, that's not a good way of reacting like that. That's the only way they know how to see it, bro. So what I'm talking about. That's why I always say when you're talking shit, that's not fixing the problem. Calling them names and talk shit is not gonna fix the problem, bro. It's gonna maybe make you feel better, but it's not gonna fix the situation. It's gonna only make it worse. That's why I always say if you can't come with no solutions, then don't come at all. People think that they're good people out there, but they're making the problem worse by behaving in the same manner as them, but telling them they gotta grow up and be the bigger people when they're refusing to do the same. But see it differently because they're not gang members, so therefore it justifies what they're doing somehow, even though that doesn't make any sense at all. But in their world, they'll make it make sense. Because in all true reality, people refuse to be the bigger people in life in general. They always say it, but they refuse to take their own advice. Do you think the half was this holding the Guinness brings out the anger in you? What up, amigo? I will give you $100 if you eat food. Nah, hell no. Trying to kill me? I hope nobody really tries to eat a spoon of cinnamon. Sounds like narcissism in adult. There's a lot of people that have narcissism. Or, any other, personality disorder. Machiavellianism, sadist, social. Bipolar. And on and on and on and on. You got a blockhead. Oh, thank you. Are you talking about? Uh, no, but look up narcissist. No, yeah, I have read up on that. Wife, parent, y'all sons. What's up with the homie calling me? Call him back. So like y'all wives, parent, y'all sons, and fathers should be. Look, parenting is very important. It's very important. It's the most important thing you can be in this world, bro. You know what I mean? Is literally gonna make them the people that they are gonna be, right? So when one of the parents is absent or chooses to neglect, it's gonna affect the child. Point blank. Now I wouldn't necessarily say like don't let your wives raise your sons, right? But um, parenting is very important, right? That both parents are in the child's life. But people don't see it that way. People prioritize them before their child, right? They rather watch their TV shows or interact with their friends. So always neglecting the kid. Go over there. I'm busy. I'm watching the game. I'm talking to my friends. Not right now. Here, go over there. Go over there. Go over there. They keep sending them away. Where the kid is gonna pick up on it, bro. And he's just not even going to bother no more because apparently everything you have going on is always way more important than anything I ever have going on. Whatever I have going on is never important. There's never no time. So they're going to start to build that wall where they're just going to stop even trying to, fuck with you. And then people wonder why their kids are so distant from them. Like, bro, he's always on his device, bro. Like, that kid is always just in his room. And, well, yeah, bro. He stopped trying already, bro. Come on now. Now you're trying to build a relationship, and he's like, nah, I don't want to. Not right now. Nah, I'm already busy. It's too late, homie. They already built that wall, homie. And I'm telling you, once puberty hits, and now a whole rack of emotions that they're not used to and don't know how to control yet, good luck, bro. Good luck building that bond with them once it gets to that point. It's going to be very difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, now you want to care? Now you want to be in my life? Now you want to bond? Now you want to do this and that? Nah, fuck that. Go watch your game or go with your friends. I'm busy right now. I'm going to chill with the homies right now. Go smoke a blunt and go tag up. Tell me the score later on whoever wins or how many beers you drank with your camaradas. And you're out. You don't have to be from a gang. You know what I mean? Because most parents aren't gang members. They go to church and they think that what they're doing is not wrong. Neglection is a real shit, bro. Name calling insults is a real shit too. Imagine parents, these kids look up to parents. Parents are, their idols, the people they want to be like, the people that they cherish in this whole planet. And now hearing the things come out of their mouth like estúpido, pendejo, baboso, no sirves para nada. Hearing that come from the people that they put in a high pedestal, bro. That's shit that a kid should never hear come out of the mouth of their parents, bro. That you're good for nothing. You're worthless. You're a fucking idiot. Regardless if they're mad at the moment or not, that is shit you should never say to your kid. You know what I mean? You could apologize after, but they're going to be like, it's going to be so repetitive that they're going to start believing you. You get what I mean? Because that's real shit. Like I said, and they watch TV shows, programs, interact with their friends, stuff like that. You see how families are painted on TV shows when people are talking. It looks lovely, right? Because somebody that you care for, you're there for, they see it in all the movies and everything like that. They wonder why their relationship with their parents is different. Getting hit with the chancla, the belt, and this and that. For even the most smallest things. Imagine you're hitting him with the bell and yelling at the top of your lungs when he spills the Kool-Aid. Imagine when he really has a real problem. He's going to be fucking terrified to come and tell you. And, kids are never good trying to fix the problem themselves. They make it worse. But shit, they rather do that than take the chance because they really think you're going to hurt them. If you're already fucking, hurting them for little shit like this, imagine when they have a real big problem. And you're like, bro, I would never hurt my kid like that, or I'll never take, but they don't know that. You know what I mean? They're terrified, bro. That fear that they have, that people are so proud of, like, I'll whoop his ass if anything. That's real fear you're installing in your kid, bro. That's real fear, bro. He's really scared, bro. He really thinks you're gonna hurt him. And that's something that you're proud of? Bro, you will never fix a problem by force. Eventually, the kid grows up and those fucking punishments is nothing to them no more. It's like, they grow out of it. It's not, that fear tactic's not going to work no more. And now you already built up a kid with a lot of anger, bro. You're not going to see it because he's not going to express it to you because he still sees you as that aggressive figure, right? So what he's going to do is he's going to lash out at his classmates or other people. That's who he's going to take it out on. Because he knows he's not going to be able to take it out on you. So he's going to take it out on others. You know what I mean? Because you built that cycle in them. These kids are not born like this, bro. They're made this way. Because you think that shit like this is not a big deal. Or this is the way I was raised. Or this is the way it goes. Forgetting that you weren't a saint yourself. You will never fix a real problem like this with violence, with negativity. No problem ever gets fixed like that. How about getting to sit down and have a real conversation and some understanding? Nah, fuck that. I ain't trying to do that, bro. That takes too long. What kind of soft shit is that? All right, then. Go in there, Mr. Macho. And then when your kid is now adult and, getting arrested and everything like that, then don't be bitching and complaining, Mr. Tough Guy. Facts, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lecture's over. We got to get back to it, and we out.